So, what this gathering is about is inescapably, immediately, just what is, just what's appearing to happen. Sensations in the body, thoughts, feelings, sounds, whatever appears to be being felt. That's the mystery. This just the hearing of a voice, the utter simplicity of just this. It's the impossible gift, what is, because it can't be given or received. It's simply just what is. And it can't be lost or found. It's flooding through the senses as everything. Never to be held on to, never had. That really is, I suppose, at the core of this, that this mystery is as everything. And as everything, it can feel like this isn't a mystery in that it's known, and that almost the sense of knowing the world, and that it is a world, and this is the real, and that there's only the real, and we're living in the real. That sense can become tightened and can become, life can become stale, or that there's a sense of something being wrong. Now, they're general sentences, but this, what is, it can appear like then that there's something wrong, and that there's a movement to try and kind of solve that. And it can be called seeking, spiritual seeking, or whatever. There's a gazillion different versions of how that appears to be and come about, and a gazillion different stories about that. I suppose the suggestion also being made at this meeting is that there is just what is, not you and what is, and that there isn't you and life, there's just life, or just what is. And in a way, that suggestion resonates the way it does, and lands the way it does. And it seems like for the few, it seems to sit in a certain way, and can't, appears to not be able to be let go of, let's just say. And so then let's just chat about this. Let's just chat about that suggestion. Let's just chat about this isiness, and whatever is there to be asked is there to be asked. Yeah, there's no correct way to speak. There's no correct way to ask a question. If there's a question there to be asked, then it's there to be asked. And so just stick it in the comments, and or unmute yourself and go for it. And let's see what happens.
Hello, Frank.
Hiya.
Hi. A sentence just popped into my head. So the world needs to be put right, and then I'll be okay. Can you comment?
Sorry, you said the world needs to be put right, and then I'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's like grappling with that.
Mm.
Seems to be a common, it seems to happen. I know it's coming from the me. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if that's what's felt, that's what's felt. You could say the world is nuts, like, but it depends on any moment.
But it's got nothing to do with this.
Well, you could say it is this, though. I mean, that's whatever is felt there about a world and whatever else, whatever story is going on about the world, then that's what's felt. But there's a gazillion different versions of what this is and what's happening at any one time. There seems to be a shared narrative, which is whatever appears to be going on in the news, and that's a sort of a commonality. And then unplug from that, then there's the local news. Unplug from that, then there's the family news. Go and live in the cave, and there's the story of trying to get food. So, you know, it's just stories.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how it is. That's how it appears to be.
There's this uneasiness and insecurity, which I feel is the me.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel it's the me. That's what? That causes the insecurity? Or is the insecurity?
Is the insecurity.
Mm. So maybe there's just insecurity, and that would be this. That would be what's appearing to happen.
Mm.
It's like, you know, it is inescapably however it appears to be. But then there can, it seems, be the overlay. Well, it shouldn't be like that. It should be this. And it's normally then an image of what this should be, as opposed to how it appears to be being. So it's insecurity or whatever else is being described and felt. That is this. That's what's appearing to happen.
And it's very mental. It's and time-based and thoughts for me.
Yeah, and sometimes you could say like there's just this immediacy, and then it's like it can appear to be then this immediacy is carrying a huge story about everything that came to this point. And all the while there's inescapably just what is, though. And then there seems to be all the overlay stories, and there's a sort of heaviness or grip to that, let's just say.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
See, like really what we're talking about is just so phenomenally, horribly ordinary that it just simply can't be this. That's the sensing. It just can't be this. And that's what's felt then, that it can't be this. It can't be insecurity. It can't be uncomfortableness. It can't be thinking. And mostly that's kind of reinforced everywhere you go. Oh, well, just keep going, quieten your thoughts, think positively, blah, 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 ad nauseum, whatever else. And what this gathering is just about the inescapable of just this, just the hearing of a voice, and then whatever is. And so whatever is are stories being held about how things should be, could be, would be. And that's okay, though. That's just what is appearing to happen. But it may feel uncomfortable, and that's how it is too. It is the uncomfortableness.
Yeah, yeah.
And this, like, isn't a state. You know, this, it's full on edgy, aliveness, and whatever appears to be is what appears to be. That, in essence, is the mystery, really. But somehow it feels like it's not, and it shouldn't be this way. And that if that's how it's felt, then that's how it's felt. If you know what I mean. That's it can't be validated, though.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, Frank, it's me again.
Hiya.
Hey. So Could you say that in this message, there's nothing to deal with because there isn't two?
The message is there isn't even a message really, but and it's not useful. It's a suggestion appearing, and this is no one's suggestion, which is the impossibility that that there is no one, and that there's just what's appearing to happen. So if what's appearing to happen is insecurity, whatever is being described, then that's what's appearing to happen. And this is a description saying, well, there's no self required for that. There's no self already. But there's a sort of a chasm, an impassable chasm in what's being said here versus what's perhaps been thought and felt there. And that is that, you know, it shouldn't be this way, or it should be another way, or to whatever else. And this then just returns to, well, that is how it appears to be. And this is purely, it's, you know, there's no one in the trees, there's no one growing the grass, and there's no one in there doing the insecurities, just insecurity, trees, grass, whatever, sounds appearing, whatever is, inescapably whatever is. And it's actually just too full for already for you. But there can be the thoughts and the feelings and whatever else that arise in that. That is also this. And so it is, despite all those words there, this is purely just a description appearing as opposed to anything else. And it is unfathomable as grass growing, leaves falling off trees, and everything else. Yeah.
What can you say?
What the fuck can you say? Yeah. You can say, what can you say, apparently? That, you know? Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I'll leave it there. Thank you.
I have a question.
Oh, yeah.
Hi. There are times when there is no one here, and there never was anyone here. But on the other hand, there are times when memories from the past really have a very firm grip, and they say that, and I seem to experience those memories in a much a much more extreme way than I used to. I just put them aside and, you know, oh, there's nothing I can do about that. But lately I've found that when those memories arise, they're much, much stronger than they used to be. Can you throw any light on that? Or
no, no, that would be how it appears to be then. Whatever is felt and described there about memories, then that's how it is. That's this appearing to happen. Full on stronger memories. There's no more significance now than anything else, but that's how it is. Just that.
Mm.
And that's not a denial of it. It's just that mostly we're kind of used to X leading to Y or significance or whatever. No, it's just fully what is then.
I'm just curious as to why they're more intense.
Mm. Yeah, just curiosity then. Yeah. It just appeared to be more intense then. You know, there's a sort of it, that's just how it is. Unless it isn't. You know, if that's what's being felt and described, and that's what's being felt and described. So what, like?
Well, for me, because they're so intense, there's the thought that, and I'm not going to say that I shouldn't be thinking, because I think that's quite legit. But there's the thought that something should be done about it, because there's that question arises. Anyway,
that something should be done about that, and that it's not right that it's there.
Yes, no, not that it's that I should have responded differently in the past, and I can respond, and I see it in a much more well, probably clearer way. And but it's a full body, you know, it's full.
Yeah, I just think that I just think that's lovely. That's just whatever. That's whatever seems to be being thought about, wondered about, and then it being seen differently. That's just then how it appears to be. It's so kind of wonderfully ordinary and natural, and also stunning. You know, that's just a sort of a memory being perhaps seen in a different way, and all that's being suggested is that there's nobody in there doing that.
Yes.
That, you know, and it's just lovely and natural and sort of, in a way, it's the curiosity about that. There's a curiosity about absolutely everything. That's this mystery just happening, and it is as everything.
But yeah, that's exactly what's happening. That it's not so much curiosity about the memory. It's curiosity.
Yeah, it just seems to be that's how it can be. Memories being seen in a different way, turned upside down, looked at in a totally different way, perhaps. And then that's just what's happening. Which is
not going to solve it for me.
It seems to be no, it just seems to be absolutely amazing. I just think that's amazing. You know. But no, sure. No.
Oh dear. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Frank.
Hiya.
Is someone cleaning your windows?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really very nice to see. Yes.
Yeah. There you go. That's amazing. How did you see that?
Yeah, it was mirroring in one of the
Oh, here and the windows there and the thingies.
yeah,
Ah, okay,
yeah,
there you go. Yeah,
yeah. It was
yeah,
very nice.
yeah. He's there. They're well due a clean.
What did you say?
They're well due a clean.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and about stories, when stories are growing up, then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But it, yeah.
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 Hey Frank,
Oh, yeah.
how you doing? Um, say more about. I love that. I love the reminder, just that stories come up, memories come up, ideas like should do it better next time, could have done it better then, blah blah blah,
Mm.
and just that just being fascinating how that happens. But I always want to hear more about like oh yeah, because it's the kind of, it's irresponsible not to try to do it better next time kind of idea. But I always want to hear more about you never were responsible, that bit.
Well, the impassable chasm is that there's already no one. It's
That bit.
it's a total paradox. There's already no one. So there's for memories to appear, there's no one in there that can make those memories appear. They're just memories appearing, and then memories appearing to be looked at differently. And I just adore that, because it's just so wonderfully, naturally a reflection of how everything is just appearing to happen. It's just happening. And in a way, that's the case with absolutely everything. The mystery doesn't really begin or end. In then the mystery doesn't begin or end. And so, yeah. It's just this, what we're talking about is just so wonderfully ordinary. And it's the wonderful part, that the freshness to absolutely everything, and that's the mystery. And in a way, the relaxation, you could say, is that there was never anyone. You never did a thing, so there wasn't you seeking furiously. There was just seeking appearing to happen. And all those wonderful ideas about becoming and all the things you've done and all that, it's the dream. It's just the dream. Yeah. Yeah, beautifully and wonderfully and perhaps horribly ordinary, just what is or what's appearing to happen.
Oops.
Mhm.
Yes, horribly, horribly. Because that dream of making it better and being better or something or other and feeling better, I guess, is the bottom of that one.
Mhm. Feeling
But,
better.
well, ultimately,
Mm.
that's what all the trying harder and doing better and whatever seems to be attempting. But yeah, nice to be reminded over and over.
Yeah, there's just no room for the orchestrator. It's too full. Already, though, but I mean, yeah, this is purely descriptive, really, and not helpful. In in the sense of normal communications and gatherings, but it's whatever is felt, what's being felt and described is this. And you could say the other part of these sorts of gatherings is the cutting through of the images of what this could be, should be, or would be. But everything and anything is possible, and that's where the mystery doesn't begin or end. And like, the mystery is not over there. This is the mystery, as appearing to talk, saying this is the mystery. It's a mystery that this is being said, but it's equally a mystery that there's a question appearing to be asked. You know. So beyond the stories of what was, what could be, and what this might be, or how this should be, there's just inescapably what is appearing to happen. Inescapably, because already there's no one in there that can escape from this. So there was no meeting. This is this is nothing happening. Nothing happened, and nothing is happening. Woohoo! Have a wonderful day and or evening, and See you later. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Neil.
Well,
Thanks,
Take it easy.
Frank.
See you later.
Great. Bye.
Bye.